Hey travelers, welcome back to Travels and Tricks, the place where we turn ordinary weekends into unforgettable adventures. So this time I went on a long weekend getaway to Toronto, and let me tell you, it felt like stepping into a whole new world. If you live anywhere near Michigan, or you're planning a visit, you could add an entire country to your trip, because Toronto is just a 4-hour drive from Detroit. No flights, no huge expense, and what you'll find there? Honestly, it's magic. This video is all about how to spend the perfect 3 days in Toronto, with local gems, city must-sees, and some personal travel tricks to help you get the most out of your time. Let's go explore one of North America's most exciting cities. Toronto is one of those cities that gives you a little bit of everything. It's got the vibe of NYC, the charm of Europe, and that Canadian warmth that makes you feel instantly welcome. It's packed with world-class food, art, culture, and nature, all in one place. Whether you're into museums, trendy neighborhoods, or just want a great photo under the CN Tower, this city delivers. Toronto is best explored on foot and by subway. Don't stress about parking. Use a Presto card and you're good to go on buses, streetcars, and subways. I rolled into Toronto on Friday evening and checked into the Fairmont Royal York. It's a beautiful historic hotel right in the heart of downtown. Clean, elegant, and super convenient for getting to all the major sites. It was such a treat to stay there and feel instantly connected to the pulse of the city. Right after check-in, I headed straight to the harbor front for a relaxing evening by the lake. The CN Tower lit up the skyline, such an iconic Toronto view. Since I've been to the top before, I skipped it this time. But if it's your first visit, I highly recommend going at night. The view from up there is unforgettable. On a budget, just enjoy the CN Tower from the outside, especially from the water's edge. The reflections at night are stunning and give you that magical Toronto vibe. No ticket needed. If you're traveling with kids or want something fun nearby, Ripley's Aquarium is right next door. I ended the night walking the waterfront, watching boats cruise by and soaking in the sparkle of the city. If you're visiting in summer or early fall, try to time your trip around one of Toronto's festivals. There's always something going on. Live music, art exhibits, food trucks, you name it. Saturday was packed with flavor, fun, and local vibes. I started my day at Toronto Ribfest, a food lover's dream. The smell of barbecue, live music, and people enjoying summer outdoors really set the tone for the day. From there, I made my way to the Eaton Centre, a huge shopping mall in the heart of downtown. Even if you're not a shopper, it's worth visiting for the vibe and to cool off indoors for a bit. Plus, it's a great stop before diving into Toronto's food scene. Next stop, St. Lawrence Market. If you're a foodie, you have to try the pea meal bacon sandwich here. It's a classic Toronto bite. Thick, juicy, and absolutely delicious. Next up, Kensington Market, hands down my favorite part of the trip. It's colorful, full of murals, vintage shops, and street food from literally every culture. I tried Jamaican patties, Thai iced tea, and a churro, all on one street. Then I wandered through Queen Street West, one of the coolest streets in Toronto. It's packed with boutiques, coffee shops, and that artsy vibe that makes you want to stay all day. Don't miss Graffiti Alley for bold street art, Trinity Bellwoods Park if you need a chill break with locals and dogs, or grab a patio seat and people watch. It's better than Netflix. Then came the night's big event, the Googoosh concert at the Rogers Centre. If you've ever seen this Persian music legend live, you know what I mean when I say chills. The crowd, the lights, the emotion, it was electric. Whether it's a big concert or a cozy bar, Toronto's nightlife has something for every vibe. Before your trip, check the city's event calendar. You might find a festival, street fair, or concert that becomes the highlight of your weekend. Sunday morning started with a heartfelt visit to a close friend in Ajax, a charming town just outside Toronto. I took a walk through Ajax's lakefront park and wow, it's quiet, peaceful, and just what I needed to recharge. Here's a personal tip. If you're traveling somewhere and know someone nearby, reach out. Spending time with friends or family gives your trip a whole new layer of meaning. Locals always know the best little spots, and those moments make your travel so much more special. If I had more time, I would have taken the ferry to the Toronto Islands. It's still on my list for next time. Gorgeous skyline views and a peaceful escape from the city buzz. Instead, I headed back into the city for one last downtown moment at Dundas Square. Think Times Square energy with music, performers, huge screens, and a buzz that makes you feel alive. That evening, I drove to Burlington and checked into the Waterfront Hotel downtown Burlington. It was the perfect final stop. Budget-friendly, clean, and right by a stunning lakefront. Burlington itself is beautiful, with lakeside parks and walkable neighborhoods that feel like a breath of fresh air after the city rush. If you're in Detroit and can't make a full trip to Toronto, consider a visit to Pelee Island. It's this serene, one-of-a-kind island just across Lake Erie, perfect for a day trip with all the peaceful Canadian vibes. I've made a whole video on it, so check it out after this one. This trip reminded me how easy it is to turn a regular weekend into something unforgettable. Toronto gave me everything: excitement, beauty, and connection. If you're in Michigan or the Midwest, add Toronto to your list. It's a quick drive, but the memories you'll make are priceless. Thanks so much for joining me on this adventure. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment if you've ever been to Toronto, or if it's now on your list. Here on Travels and Tricks, I believe every trip has a story, and I'd love to share more of mine with you. Until next time, keep exploring and stay curious.